Alrighty, we're back, and I forgot to do something last time, so I wanted to show you guys. This is I accidentally hit the wrong thing here. Well, it wasn't 100% accident, but I didn't realize that I would miss something if I did. So, the section where Laguna offers us to ask him questions. Man, you look way too serious. Okay, so what are you doing here? That's an important one. You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galvadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all, but I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed after you went to Windhill. Then Alone was abducted by Estar, and you went on a journey. A journey to get Alone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esther. You somehow got into Esther and rescued Alone. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? You want to know? It's a long story. Let's hear it. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Alone, but of course, that wasn't the end of the story. It's a country ruled by sorceress Adol, with the ingenious yet inhumane Odin. Both of them were interested in Alone. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Ada will be angry. My research will be kaput. Odin only thought about his research. But while researching under Adol's orders, he was still making many inventions. It was a device to seal magic. Sealing facility. Maybe Adol can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adol resistance who helped me rescue Alone. I spoke with my comrades. Two issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Centra. Second, freeing Esther from Adol's hands. So the crystal pillar is basically the contraption inside Lunatic Pandora, by the way. I don't know if that was explained earlier, but that's what it is. We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back. Back in the Lunatic Pandora Research Facility. There's only one goal. Following Odin's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean, and goodbye. Whoa. That was easy, but we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lure Adol. Adol appeared as we expected. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there. Alone's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Alone. You thought I would fall for that trick? They don't realize that Alone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect. Kiros Ward now. Ha ha ha. Piece of cake. Ada was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. We had to do something, so we decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far, into outer space. And that about wraps that part up. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adel was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, and I ended up being president. Odin made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Alone. It was a mistake to send Alone back to Rain. Rain died, and El was sent to the orphanage. If I had only gone to Windhill with Elle, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead, alone, missing. My job kept me busy. I was left here thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. Okay. Where's Alone? What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Esther. Esther's soldiers came to Windhill, and Elle's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Esther's ruler, Sorceress Adel. Alone was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a sorcerer successor in Esther again. Elle was taken away, even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died. And Alone was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterwards, but the reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odin wanted to do research on Alone's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Ida. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Elle out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage and Elle looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one, but who knows? I don't know how she could have been happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esther's ship rescued them, and she finally met up with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at that time. Alone followed me out into space. Little Elle was all grown up. Then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Alone was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're going to rescue her. Help us out, okay? Phew. Okay. Alrighty. Tell me about Rain. Rain stories. Some other time, maybe. No, I can't. It's too much for me to remember. And so, that's it. And then we go on to the mission to defeat Ultimacia, which we've seen in a previous video, and that will lock us out of all further conversation with them and cause us to end up back on the bridge. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys all that, because it is important dialogue that we that we need to have. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.